Good morning, ladies. How's everyone doing? Or I guess it's afternoon, and good afternoon, ladies. I'm very excited for you to be here. I hope you had the best weekend ever. So today we're going to talk about overcoming limiting beliefs. So I'm going to talk in this group. I do talk about mindset a lot because that is something that women struggle with, just because we're supposed to be the ones who takes care of everyone else. So we're kind of conditioned to not put ourselves first, not take care of our health, to put everybody else first. But that's actually not the case. You really, really need to take care of yourself, because if you don't, down the line, you're going to have issues. Who knows what's going to happen if you don't put your health first. But it's just like when you're on the plane, you need to put the mask on yourself first, so then you can take care of everyone else, your kids, your spouse. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So that's why I really, really focus on mindset, because it is super, super important. If you don't work on your mindset, you will not achieve your goals, whether that be weight loss, just being healthy in general, anything else. Yeah. So let's get going here. So number one thing you need to do is identify the limiting belief. And number two, overcome it. And in order to overcome it, you need to replace it with positive ones instead of, usually they're negative, so we're going to replace them with positive. So I wrote up some steps here. Number one, start to acknowledge the limiting belief. So I know I use this as an example a lot, but I will say it again. So for an example, you tell yourself that you can't afford to go to the gym, or you can't afford to buy those supplements that are going to be beneficial towards your health. But then you're going to McDonald's, you're ordering pizza, you are buying the $6 coffees, smoking, like those kind of things. When actually, if you just made your health more of a priority, then you would have enough money for it. It's not necessarily that you don't have the money, it's just that you're not putting it first as opposed to everything else. So number one is to be aware of the thoughts that are holding you back. So like I just said, acknowledging that these thoughts are not serving your greater good. Sorry, just 1 second. I need a drink. And just be aware of the thought that is going on, recognizing it, saying, yes, this is an issue, this is what's going on, acknowledging it. Number two, challenging it. So is it actually true? Like I was saying before, it's not actually true, because if you just rearranged your priorities and looked at things a different way, then it wouldn't be true. So acknowledging that. And then asking yourself, why do you believe this? So, as I've said before, a lot of times our parents, the way we grow up, maybe you wanted to buy something that was beneficial for your health. Your mom said you couldn't afford it. Or you were told, we don't have money for that, etc., etc. So then it kind of gets conditioned into our brain to think this way. Number four, find the limiting beliefs opposite. So we're going to replace the negative with a positive. Instead of saying, I can't do that, we're going to replace it with, I can do that. I prioritize my health instead. Like taking the negative out of the equation and putting in the positive. Change your mindset around. Number five, create a positive affirmation. So you can say, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am kind. Like you just have to, there's affirmations all over the internet. So look one up, and whichever one calls to you, have it written down. And then when you wake up in the morning, you say it 3 times. When you're focusing on your breath, you're thinking it in your brain. Maybe you're going to write it on a sticky note. You're going to put it beside your bed. You're going to put it on the mirror in the bathroom. You're going to put it beside your desk. Whatever you want to do, or maybe your wallpaper on your computer, whatever you want to do. to help you get it implanted in your brain. So then you're thinking it automatically. So it becomes self-conscious. So then you're like, you don't even realize that you're thinking about it, but you're thinking about it. Number 6, change your view of the world. So it can be difficult for sure. Like to change anything, it can be difficult, but it is possible. Anything is possible. There is limitless opportunities out there that all you have to do is take advantage of. So yeah, and then this will help you to view the world in a more positive light and help to change your beliefs over the time. So yeah, like I was saying, you just gotta like keep planting it in your brain and eventually it's gonna stick. This is going to create a new belief system and foundation for your life. So you're gonna start thinking, oh, maybe this is important, or like you're gonna start thinking about your health first as opposed to other things. Number 8, take action. So put your new beliefs into practice. Start small. So going to the gym even when you don't feel like it. And then when you do this, it becomes more of a habit over time. Limiting beliefs are often rooted to fear. So by taking action, you're overcoming your fears. Create an accountability group. So just like this, when we're in a group, when you're sharing your limiting beliefs to other people, you're less likely to give in to them. The group will also provide you with validation and support. So, if those little negative little words are coming in and you go talk to someone about it, then they can be like, no, that's not the case. It's actually this. So then they give you a more of a rationalization outlook on that subject when you're going down the dark end, you know? And also when you're part of the group and you're saying your goals and everything to other people, you're less likely to let them down because everybody's holding you accountable and you're also holding yourself accountable more. So anyways. Number 10, create an action plan. So because self-limiting beliefs are based on fear or pessimism, creating an action plan can combat the fear. So make a list of things to do and create a deadline for yourself. So maybe you want to start going to the gym. So you're going to write on your calendar whatever date it is on February or March 25th, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to start going to the gym that day. You're going to mark it on your calendar. So then you are more likely to bring it into action. And also like making a budget and sticking to it. So if you want to buy those supplements on your next paycheck, you're going to make a budget and the supplements are going to be on the top. And then you're going to go through your budget and maybe you can't go to McDonald's that week, but that's okay. You're going to make your food instead. But you're like, this way you can put it in priorities, what matters the most, instead of just saying I can't afford it and putting your hands up in the air and like walking away. And that's all for today. If you have any questions, you guys, let me know in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And just thank you for showing up today. And I hope you have the best day ever and take care. Peace.